Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Grave Mistakes podcast. Today, we're doing Stephen King's adaptation, Carrie.
The girl with the strange power.
If I concentrate hard enough, I can move things.
She'll be voted Queen of the Prom.
You know, I can make sure that you don't hurt Carrie White anymore.
For Carrie, it will be a dream come true. For everyone else, it will be a nightmare.
Starch and Slim are back again, and Slim is going to give us a little synopsis of the movie and the book, because we're going to be comparing both today.
Yes, so Carrie follows Carrie. She is a daughter of her mother, of course she is, but it's just her and her mom is very religious, follows the Bible by the T, just a very religious person to begin with. Carrie, because of this, doesn't really grow up with social cues. She doesn't really have any friends per se. We first start off with her having her period at first in the shower with the other girls after gym class, and she doesn't even know what's going on. That's how like oblivious she is, and like how much her mom just doesn't talk to her about like her bodily function and whatnot. And this is where the movie begins, and we kind of go out, and Carrie eventually makes it to prom, and we see what happens at prom.
Yeah, so this is, is the book any different? What are some substantial differences that deviate from the film?
I'm sorry, I also forgot that she has telekinetic powers. That's pretty big. I didn't mention that. But yeah, in the book, she is compared to Sissy. Is her name Sissy? Yeah, Sissy Basic, who plays Carrie in the actual movie. This is the 1989, I want to say, movie. Oh, 1976. My God.
I was going to say it's a 70s movie, yeah.
But yeah, compared to like the book Carrie, because she just doesn't really take care of herself, and her mom just doesn't want her to like look, I guess, pretty per se compared to like everybody else in like the class. Like I want to say her bully Chris, like Hargensen, like she sounds and looks pretty much similar like as the book, but Carrie is, I want to say like maybe like a little shorter, acne, definitely like mention of being just like chubbier in general. But yeah, like all the Carrie movies get this wrong, every single one. Like they be having her is just like
an extremely attractive person with glasses on.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, you know, the Disney effect where they just take off their glasses and take down their hair, and I'm like, oh my God, she's hot. Like,
Carrie.
It's like yes, exactly, yeah. But also it's like in the book, they kind of just like follow it as like this major event that happens, and like we go through like articles and we talk to people who like are like ESP like professors and people who talk about it.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like firsthand accounts. Yeah. It's kind of what's her name being like a very major character too. It's, I forgot her name. It's the friend. Her boyfriend goes with Carrie. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the friend is much more in the book. The book ends a lot differently than the movie does, and I prefer the book ending, I would say.
What's the book ending?
It's like
spoiler alert. Yeah,
spoiler alert. Like Carrie is just walking through town causing this havoc.
Oh, that's so much better.
The same thing, it happens in the movie too, like because she's walking around, she's basically burning down the town. Like she's just like going through gas stations, pulling up the lines, having the lines like go gasoline, having electric lines fall from like the sky, hitting people running out their house. And like there's like a lot of accounts of that happening in the book too. But that's what I was describing. But yeah, no, it ends off with like, I think there's like a hangout spot where Chris and her boyfriend, I forgot his name, but I think it's Billy. Yeah, Billy. They're hanging out with like, he's a greaser. They're hanging out like this like roadhouse basically.
Tommy. Sorry.
Yeah, Tommy. Is that? Oh my God, Tommy. Yeah. So that's where they go after they pull the prank with the blood, and she just basically walks there, and they try to hit her with the car, and she kills both of them in like in this fiery car explosion, and she basically just falls down and dies. But the other girl is just running. She's sending out these psychedelic waves, letting everybody know basically she's the reason why this is happening. In the movie, no one knows who's causing this except for the gym teacher apparently. But like everybody's just hearing basically Carrie in their head in this town, and her friend just eventually makes it to her body, and like she dies in her arms basically. But yeah, it's very sad, honestly, man. And there's like the stop on her way she still kills her mom, but yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, the movie had a
I enjoyed
very
it.
strange ending in that it felt like something was missing, which as you provided the book's context, it seems like it makes a lot more sense now. Like that, because the movie ends pretty weird. It's like the gymnasium gets annihilated. Everybody at prom, for the most part, gets locked in the burning building. And then there's like a weird moment where she's about to get hit by Chris in the car with fucking John Travolta, and she blows the car up, and then she basically goes home and has like a psycho 1v1 with her mom, and then the house eats itself. Yeah, her going through the town and causing an absolute massacre would be much more interesting.
Yeah, yeah, like that's what really made it for me. Like, it's just like they talk about just the fire burning down like everything, and it starts at the school. I mean, she just sets the whole school on fire and kills everybody. And I also forgot to mention, like, there's like they talk to like firsthand accounts of like when she's growing up too. So this doesn't happen like this has happened before, but like in like smaller instances where like she'll get mad because of her mom or something like that, and like stones would just fall on their house. So I'm not sure if like they kind of just took that and just put that at the end and made it so like the house like caves in on itself and whatnot because of her powers. But no, like there's like a history of this, but it gets really bad. And it seems like the devil powers too. It seems like
it is implied in a weird way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The movie does a weird thing where it like makes you think that there's a moment when she starts like kind of violently praying that you're like, is she reaching out to something else? Because the statue of Jesus has the yellow glowing eyes, which is like the most haunting image in the movie for me.
It's really scary. Yeah. I mean, it's implied that like she gets just trapped in that closet and she has to just stare at that thing, and I think it's like she's afraid of it. But yeah,
which makes sense. I mean, like if we're gonna make the character afraid of it, might as well make it scary for the audience as well.
Yeah.
You seem to really like this movie, so take us through like what you find so interesting about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, like even like the beginning part, like I watched this when I was very young, and I mean I think I knew about menstrual cycles back then, but just like imagining that you have no idea what that is, and like obviously you're like you're a lady, and you're in a high school like shower room with all the other girls, and like you see how mean they are, and then that happens, and it seems like they like it's one of those scenarios where like they all like live in this town, so they grew up together, and like they just all hate Carrie pretty much, like because she's different and she's weird per se, and she's been dealing with like this the entire life, and like that happens around them,
and she thinks she's dying out. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, it's so good. And like even like Miss Desjardins, who has the weirdest fucking name in this movie, but I just know it because I just read it so much. But she's just really weird when she finds Carrie, because she's like, what's wrong with you? You're just having a period and whatnot. And she still like doesn't comfort her in like the situation as she should, until later when they talk to like the asshole principal. He's like, what's going on? She's having her period? Just know she's having her period? Like,
yeah, the principal fucking sucked.
Yeah, he's just an asshole, man.
Yeah, all the kids in these movies, most of them, you're like, yeah, can't wait for them to get like horror movie at the end,
Right. Even like the kid, when she's walking home, because she gets sent home after that happens. The kid who's just like on his fucking bike and bothering her, and then she just like sends him like onto the ground with her powers. Yeah,
just
it just seems like the whole town knows her and just doesn't like her.
I think the two things of this movie I found the most compelling or interesting was everything with her mom. Was pretty cool, like the religion stuff, and also like the self-hatred kind of manifesting, and like the mom pretty much despising her own femininity and then taking that on her daughter as well. And I also found it interesting because I had never seen this movie before, so I was unfamiliar with how it ended. I didn't know Sue and Tommy's intentions, so I thought that they the whole time were in collaboration with Chris. And then I think the moment it becomes so horrifying is you see Sue notice the blood and she's reacting to it negatively, and you're like, oh fuck, she's not in on this. She actually wanted Carrie to just have a good night. And then the second it falls, the instantaneous thought is Carrie's gonna... The only thing, the movie I think would have actually been improved if instead of Tommy getting knocked unconscious / killed with the bucket falling on his head or whatever, if he would have been unaffected, Carrie instantly reacting to him as like assuming that he was part of it would have been much more tragic. So I think that would have been pretty cool.
See, he dies from that bucket falling on his head. Like he just gets straight knocked out, and I think it's like on one like another one of those like scenarios in this like tragedy of like we don't know how Tommy would have reacted, like you said, and if it was in a good way, maybe this just doesn't happen like by like the smallest of inches. But the fact that he's just like knocked out / dead, like it just doesn't stop. Nothing stops it from happening. I mean, Sue, like, she barely gets out, right?
Sue tries to save them, but then the teacher is like, the teacher assumes that she's working with Chris as well. So, or like, you know, in some nefarious capacity.
Right. Oh, my
so if like Sue or Tommy can convince Carrie that like, you know, that they were, you know, being intentional, it would have been better, but there's no way at that point.
That long tracking shot of like Sue just like looking up at the string.
Took too damn long. You need to react.
Yeah. Dude, they were really building that up, man. Like that was just a straight tension builder. Yeah, no, I mean, even before that, like, and it just really sucks because Carrie, she was having a fucking ball at that dance.
Yeah,
man.
she was finally having fun.
Yeah, she was actually like talking to friends. Like she made her own dress, right? Like that was like a whole thing in like you start conversations. Oh, you made that dress? Yes, I did. Oh no. Like she's never experienced this before, and she's dancing with like Tommy, and like I would say, man, I fucking love the music in this movie, man. It was really getting to me, and because it's like the whole like I said, just the calm before the whole like the storm, the tragedy, and she is just in this. I don't even know, like a ephemeral, like it's not the right word. I probably didn't say it right, but just in this trance, and she's just like dancing with Tommy, and they're having like the best time ever. They're gonna get married, have 5 kids, just live on a fucking farm for the rest of their life, and then the pig blood comes. And,
you know what? And she knows that it's in some way like fabricated. Like she's aware that Tommy has a girlfriend. Like
she feels that something's wrong, but she's just like, oh, Mom, I'm having such a good time though. She like, Tommy like kind of reassures her, and then it turns out that's not the case, but it's not necessarily Tommy's fault. Like this is not what they set this up to be. Yeah. Like
Carrie's not an idiot. Like she knows like this isn't like, you know, gonna be her husband, but she's like, you know, like I'm enjoying. And there's actually like a Catholicism pillar there in what it's supposed to be. There's a moment of forgiveness, like of her perpetrators, because she's like, you know, like I just want to go have fun with them and like actually get to know them, despite the fact that they've been basically victimizing me my entire childhood. It's Chris who just can't fucking let go.
No, Chris is just like particularly just because I think she can't go to the prom unless she does like those activities, and she simply just doesn't want to do them. And because she doesn't want to do them, she can't go to the prom, and she just blames them on Carrie, like because she made fun of Carrie and threw shit at her in the bathroom, and this would cause like this whole kerfuffle.
Yeah, and then bullies her on the fucking on the soccer field or whatever. It's like, dog, like John Travolta's character might be pure evil. Like this guy is a raging alcoholic throughout the movie, drink and drives, takes like a sledgehammer to a pig's head, and is down to just like it's not even giving Greaser energy, it's giving Ted Bundy. Like this dude is like, you know, like
he's older than Chris too. He's dating a high school, and he's out of high school.
I didn't even know that.
I'm pretty sure.
He's not even like it doesn't even seem like he's like a code of the streets dude. He seems like a fucking psycho. Like, you know, like this guy.
Like it's weird because like she is like psycho too, but like they kind of thrive off of each other. And then like I'm not sure if I remember any like domestic violence in this movie, but like they hit each other.
He smacked the shit out of her in the car.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, they hit each other, but like it's one of those like, oh, we about to go crazy right now.
Oh,
like,
hell no.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, it's like that.
Bro, she kept calling him like an idiot or something, and he like mollywopped her. I was like, oh, like I was like, what 70s movie, you know?
That's the exact like. Yeah, that's how it went.
That's the relationship dynamic.
That's the relationship. He probably even worse, man. Like they would just be hanging out at these roadhouses, fucking and whatnot, drinking, and I'm not sure if they bring him up in the movie, but Carrie's like mom, just like there's nothing. They're always like talking about young people. They're at these roadhouses drinking liquor and just having sex and smoking cigars and whatnot. And she just has like
correct.
a real bad like. Oh, she says that in that too. Okay.
No, I'm saying correct is that they are in fact doing that.
Oh yeah, but that's what they're doing, and yeah, they don't really talk about like Carrie's conception like either, but I think her husband and Carrie's mom were like having an argument, and like he has like a lapse in judgment because they're both super religious, and he goes to like a roadhouse and gets drunk and comes back, and like they kind of like they fornicate, and it's like implied that like she also has like a lapse in judgment too, and this is what makes Carrie. But like after that, she just blames everything on her, basically on Carrie, and just for not being religious enough and not being and having these devil powers. Even though I'm pretty sure in the book too, it's mentioned that like either Carrie's mom's mom, like her grandmother, had like these ESP powers, or like the one before that. Like it kind of skips.
Oh, she to me my X-Men. And then,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Piper Laurie playing Margaret White does an amazing job at playing Carrie's mother. I think like just kind of like the self-loathing. Man. Also, like she speaks in a grandiose way that's like very nostalgic too. Like anyone who communicates religion in an aggressive or annoying way. I think that she did say she has this monologue where she discusses that like her and her father. He came home drunk and despite her better judgment. She loved the smell of the alcohol in his breath and was totally into it. And so, like, that's how the situation started. So
there you go. Yeah.
I'm like, man, have a little freak off. Maybe
No, dude. They're just like these.
Couldn't hang.
Like, devout Christian. They did just, no. Like, I think in the book, like, when Carrie's like a kid, like, one of the events that happens is, like, a neighbor next door is, like, sunbathing. She's, like, a teenager. And Carrie, she spots Carrie just looking at her, like she's like 6 or something like that, because she's just curious, and her mom finds out, and it just goes down. Like that's when like one of those like just like her, it seems like it's just happening like unwillingly, like she doesn't have any power over it. Like that's like that, like it happens. Yeah, but
yeah, it's like that's not like
she just freaks out over the craziest shit, right?
Yeah, it seems like in an environment where it's like you're not necessarily sure the punishment, like it doesn't correlate to anything reasonable. It's just like it's abuse, it's child abuse.
Like,
so
you're a kid and you're looking at like another teenager who's also like they're both girls. Like you're just looking at her and like because she's like sunbathing in like a bathing suit. Like
there's no event. Yeah,
punishment that comes with that. You know?
It's not an event. It's just punishment.
It's just punishment. Yes.
Don't you even think about being alive?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the vibe her mom gives.
Yeah, I think this movie is pretty good, but I'm not a cult like consumer of it. I don't necessarily know if this will be a movie I watch every year. Probably not. I did like it a lot, but it's just like it kind of sits in like a little niche zone for me. It seems like Stephen King hates roadhouses. I'm happy that the directors decided to not include that, all those like bar subplots. But I liked the dynamic between Carrie, her mother, and then like her just trying to be a regular kid. I mean, it's one of the most simplest of plot lines, but I found it to be actually compelling. And then a true tragedy, you don't really get that anymore, man. You don't get everyone dies, including all the good people, and nothing good is that. Like there is no silver lining. Like you don't get a lot of zero silver lining endings.
Yeah, no, it's just it's like I said, it's even worse in the book. Like more of the town dies than just the high school. Like it's bad. It's
that would have been better to see on screen too. I don't know if this movie's ever been remade, which I imagine it is.
No,
it has never been remade.
It has been remade, and Mike Flanagan, he's also doing another remake coming soon.
Oh, okay.
So I'm excited for that, but no, like the remakes just don't do it justice.
Oh, there's
like
multiple.
One that came out like 2011, I think. It's also on HBO Max. I know you watched it on there, but it just
actually I had the 4K steelbook of Carrie.
Oh yeah, you did have the steelbook. My bad, but yeah. It's on there. I heard it's not that good. I haven't seen it in a while, but they just don't do it justice.
Yeah, I think Carrie is a pretty complex, like in tale as old as time narrative. But I think it probably works best with a more like severe and tragic ending. Like have more destruction, have her like do the Carrie rain in the ears. Like actually, just be a little bit closer to the book, but ignore like the weird roadhouse subplot. And I think you got like a really good thing going.
it's kind of hard because like this is like 1976, so like, I'm not sure like what they were doing with practical effects and whatnot, and like how much the budget even was for this movie. I mean, it couldn't have been like
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
blew
it's
all the
Stephen
budget
King,
in that
but-
gymnasium scene for sure. You
Wow.
could tell that this movie had like $5.
Yeah. It's a million, 1.8 million, and it made 3.38 in the box office. So I mean, that's a smash hit.
Yeah, it is. That's like what? That's like triple the
Yeah.
cost of the movie. Yeah, they could have
no,
spent more on that. What was it? 1 point?
Yeah, I mean,
1 point to 3 point? 200%.
Yeah, 3.3. It went up, man. Have you heard of this? The director Brian De Palma.
Yes, but I don't know what I don't know their lineage or filmography.
I'm trying to see, because I know him from this, obviously, but some other stuff I just don't know. Mission Impossible, apparently.
Okay.
Carlito's Way. There you go.
Oh, gotcha. I haven't seen that. I think that's Al
Yeah,
Pacino.
Scarface. Oh, okay. Maybe he
So
is
they-
just credited on some of these, but yeah.
I was gonna say, so they got like the action movie guy to do Carrie. I don't know. I just feel like that you could have got like, John Carpenter's Carrie would have been amazing. I'm just throwing that out there. Totally.
John
movie
Carpenter,
to do.
yeah, it simply would have been like I'm not sure how much. Yeah, no. I mean, or the other one that did The Shining, Stanley Kubrick. I'm not sure.
Oh God, Stanley Kubrick's Carrie would have been like, Jesus Christ, that would have been insane. Yeah, like the scariest movie ever. It'd
no.
be 3.5 hours long, and it'd be like you'd have like a 20-minute sequence of Carrie in the room with the doll or the Jesus figurine. Okay. What is it? Help. Segments time.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Criticisms.
Criticisms. Ooh, man. I mean, we could talk about like the naked like teenagers in the beginning of the movie. Like, I mean, obviously they're all like adults.
Yeah, the camera was doing
but,
some.
like, the camera was like.
Which it does actually relate to the theme of the movie. It is like a
Adolescence.
Yeah, adolescence and accepting the changing in the woman's
Yeah.
body. But like clearly for a 70s audience, they had ulterior motives here. If I had to speculate, so yeah, there's a little much going on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess also just in the filmmaking, I have a hard time. I mean, obviously, just like I love the book ending more than this. I mean, the ending's still okay, and like it ends off with Susan, is that her name? Sue, yeah. Sue like having that dream and then
Her being crazy. Oh my God, that was great. I like that. I like that
yeah.
so much. I did not expect that. I thought she was just gonna go to the grave and be whatever. But when she wakes up like fucking Nightmare on Elm Street 2 style or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, this is peak.
Yeah. No, I mean, that was cool. But like the whole house thing, I mean, that was okay. Like it needed to eat it somehow.
The poltergeist house, yeah.
Yeah, it was whatever. But I mean, just the ending, the whole like sequence of the high school, that was awesome. Like they did that was really good. Like the justice of that, I mean, it couldn't have gotten even better. But I wish they showed like some more like younger Carrie. That's all. Like they show so many like accounts of her being a kid and like how she became this way, and like to say the least. So yeah.
I think I would have really preferred like just like as you said, a more satisfying and like critical ending, like something cataclysmic, like her just murking everyone. Because for the most part, it's like she like moves some of the shit and it like takes out the teacher by like pinning her against the wall, and then everybody gets locked in the building, and then the car flips over. Now I'm trying to have motherfuckers get like like the rafters are coming alive, ripping people's limbs off, like like we're throwing people into the lake, like like just a more like
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for like more of that too in the book, but it seemed like it was more of just like almost like a natural. They kind of say like she's like a natural disaster, kind of like that's what they compare it to. Just
little
like
tornado.
Yeah, a little tornado. Like gas station lines blowing up.
Fine shit.
Gas station.
Yeah.
Fine shit.
She basically my tornado for real.
Yeah. It's she's like the ultimate. What is it called? Like they say this term all the time. I could change her. Like,
that's pretty good.
I could fix her. Yeah.
Yeah, the I can fix her for Carrie crowd. That I wonder how they were doing in 70. There was dudes in like 76 in the theater like, nah, bro.
Damn, Carrie, she bad. I can handle that. Yeah, no.
If I was with Carrie, she wouldn't even be acting like that for real.
Yeah, I ain't like that for real.
Yeah,
I remember
bro.
Snickerboo. Yeah, I mean, simply if she just doesn't have, if she has like, if she moves in Chicago and goes to DePaul like during this time with like people around her who actually like her, like, I think she'd be okay.
If Carrie has one friend in this movie, I think it ends differently. A single friend, one person.
A single friend. Yeah. If she knew Sue and Tommy, and actually they were just like, you know, as they were when they actually found out like she's cool and like not like a fucking freak.
Also,
yeah, like,
this movie is a very 1976 in its strategy to get Carrie to have a good night. Hey, go fuck my boyfriend real quick. And then hopefully you'll remember this forever. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously, it's just like, obviously it's implied they're going together as a date and they're going to kiss, so on and so forth. And it's for Carrie. But I just feel like there's a much more reasonable, hey, Carrie, Tommy and I are going to prom. I think it would be so cool if you came with us. I'm going to set you up with Tommy's cousin from Ohio who is in town visiting. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah. And then you hang out as a group and you kind of have that dynamic. I don't know if like, you know, boyfriend swapping was the play here. That's that's one of my central criticisms. And then the second one is like what I said before about the, you know, ending not being as satisfying.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because it seems like in the book, I'm not sure in the movie, it seems like she really likes Tommy, and like, you know, she does like this ultimate sacrifice of just not even going to the prom at all and just sending him with Carrie, thinking that like nothing's gonna come of it. But I'm not, it kind of, it feels like he actually kind of like starts to like her, you know, as like a person and maybe as a partner. I'm not sure.
I wasn't
like,
getting the partner vibe. I think he was just playing his role.
Partner vibe. Okay. Even like when they're dancing, like they look like they are just, maybe we're seeing it from Carrie's perspective, and that's what makes it seem like that's the case. But yeah, it seems like they're really into it and digging it. But no, that's a fair criticism. Yeah,
like I was just like, hey, bro, like I'm not like, hey, go ahead, give up your girl to the dude who don't got like I don't know, man, that's a bit excessive.
It's definitely by like the olden times, like you said, just like yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna fly today. Be like, that bitch took my fucking man. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, that'd be like the whole thing.
Most chilling scene.
Most chilling scene. Ooh. Fuck, man. It's really hard. I mean, like, you know, we have the whole.
I feel like most people go pig's blood on that one, just because.
Pig's blood, yeah, I know. I'm trying not to, but like, obviously, that is the most chilling scene. Just like the quiet as it happened, and then they start laughing.
Oh,
and you know it's not gonna go right.
Yeah,
I mean, it's got to be that laughing at that, man. Because like, I can't even imagine like if one of your friends, like I know she doesn't have any friends, but like if your friend is the one that happens to, like,
gotta save him. I gotta act.
Yeah, I'm about to say like I'd be like, and then go towards not. Laughing is like, that's like the ultimate like
turn around.
Yeah. No, that's the ultimate like, I'm airing this bitch out.
Yeah,
like that's what
she crashed out. Carrie crashed out. She did not leave the beef at home. She sprayed up the party. Yeah, she smoked the ops at the event. Yeah,
no one is leaving.
No one's going home.
Yeah, no. No, you did something slightly nice to me today. Fuck you.
Carrie was standing on business. No one. Yeah. If you witnessed the event, I'm so sorry. You're not seeing your family tonight.
Yeah. And like I said in the book, it turns into, if you live into this fucking town, I'm sorry, you're fucking dead.
If you got the same area code as me, it's too late.
Yeah. Guilty by just proximity.
A proximity by proximity. Yeah. You knew the people that talked to me bad, so I'm smoking everybody. Yeah,
it's that serious.
It's that serious. I don't know. Yeah, most chilling scene for me is the Jesus figurine. Like every time the camera switched to that shit, I was like, "What is happening?" Because it felt human in a weird way. It was like the figure was personified. Like it felt like there was something living in it. Pick your death scene.
Pick a death scene. Oh man, everybody goes pretty bad, man. I mean. Oh, Tommy. I mean, he just gets knocked. I mean, he does die, so I would say Tommy. Yes.
I guess I'll go out like the teacher.
The teacher is getting crushed by like.
Fuck that! I changed my mind. I'm blowing up in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, never mind.
I was thinking about that too, but yeah. So you are you driving or are you Chris in this scenario? Are you Tommy? Not Tommy. What's his name?
I prefer
Billy.
not to try to hit Carrie because I'm the central villain of the movie, but like flipping over and hopefully dying through like instantly from the explosion. I can't go out like anybody else. Most of the people in this movie go out crazy. Even like
it's pretty bad.
Even a Margaret gets crucified by her daughter. So like it's not.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think she gets like stabbed in the heart with a knife or something. I can't remember exactly how she passes in the book, but yeah, it's just nothing too good.
Grave mistake. The teacher not simply acting a little bit more severely to the circumstance.
Dude, yes. Like she just
it was a little too lax. We need some Marcus action from weapons. We need, boundaries.
I mean, obviously we can blame every single thing that happens in this movie on her fucking mom, but I
guess I kind of victim blamed there. I really went straight for
it's okay. No.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, Margaret, Chris as well. Pretty much Chris just not being able to cope with simply just being wrong.
She takes it like to her heart. Like I don't know why this like affected her so much that she just like you fucking bullied somebody and you got a consequence and she can't get over it. It's kind of crazy. Like it's just the ultimate rich girl asshole like B word.
Sequel possibility.
Nah, I mean, this is like, this isn't a Stephen King universe, so it's kind of implied that her power is like the shine, quote unquote. So, no, I mean, like he just more of his like storytellings. It wouldn't be in the same town. It's just like more of like an incident of like the shine going insane, a canon event of the shine.
I think the only sequel that would like potentially work is you run the same plot again. The protagonist with the abilities discovers the events that happened in this town and Carrie's story, similar to how Carrie was reading up on her own powers in the library. And then you subvert the ending by when the character gets like, victimized / bullied, instead of having them like squad wipe the whole town, there actually is a friend or someone there to like, kind of be like, to help them.
To stop it. Yeah.
I feel like that's the only sequel you can do. And then obviously that one is like poorly received and doesn't make any money. So that's what we got for that.
You already calling it. Yeah.
Representation station. Fat Zero. No, I'll do a 2. That's not fair. This movie is very focused on
female led.
5 due to lack of minorities, and the camera shots are still a little bit like from the male's gaze.
It's hard. Yeah, it really is. I mean, but it's just such a movie of its time. I think it really does hold up. Like it doesn't like I'm not sure like a bad movie that just like it just stays in how it is forever. But no, this holds up to me. Like I can watch it and be like I can appreciate it like to this day. But no, like I think we see some like some black. You want the black Billy?
No,
you want Black Chris?
Just classmates maybe like Tommy and Sue. Maybe the teacher. There's some game here.
Yeah, I mean we'll see in the Mike Flanagan like how he like turns himself around. But I'm
excited to see modern Carrie. Like what does that look like? Does she does she get cyberbullied on IG?
Cyberbullied.
You know what I mean?
Picture of her, a video of her on like the group chats, on Instagram.
Like if you think her getting pigs blooded is not on live, like it's happening. Like it's like 16. So and Carrie's wiping the planet after this because it's going viral on TikTok. So she's gonna have to take out Earth to compensate.
Take out Earth, yeah. I really want to see how they're gonna do it. Like this story is so like you can change like anybody can look any way, but Carrie has to be like a lady, like that's it pretty much. And anybody can look. We got a black Carrie for all we care, but like we know they weren't gonna do that.
We get Carrie as a dude, and he's suffering from the male loneliness epidemic and doesn't know how to talk to women because of some father figure stuff. That'd be
he just like
Jarvis, cut this bit out of the podcast.
You probably cut it out.
All right. What's the all right? We did representation station. So, would you give it out? Would you give it out of 10?
I mean, I gotta agree with you. You said like 5, like 5, 4 or 5. Like, it's just a symptom of its time, man. Like, The Shining is like, oh, actually, Actually, Shining's kind of different. But I didn't want to get into the whole magical Negro thing. But yeah.
Well, they don't even have
Shining...
one in Carrie. So
no. Yeah, no. The Shining's a victim of that, but at least like Dick Halloran is an awesome character.
The Shining actually does a double nene. It does the magical Negro and the sacrificial Negro play at the same time.
Okay, yes, the book is different, but yes, yeah, they do the sacrificial
and don't forget,
Negro.
When he's introduced in the movie, when he's sitting in his bed when he gets the call to come back to the hotel, he's got a big picture of a naked black woman above his bed. It's like,
oh, okay. I forgot about this. I haven't watched in a little bit, but okay.
They didn't do him well. They did not do justice for that.
He's also a Floridian. Let's throw that in there. But yeah.
All right. So you talked about music and how much you appreciated it in the movie. Music was fairly fine to me. I don't remember it standing out particularly. So maybe on rewatch it'll point out. But the eeriness, same thing as we talked about in Weapons. We kind of went through your favorite moments. So overall score for the movie.
I think this is a 5 out of 5 for me. Like,
wow, what?
The book better.
Glaze more. What makes this so much better than like every other horror movie?
Like, it's not like a full representation of the book, but I don't know, man. Just maybe because I watched this like as a youngin too, and like the whole thing of like I just don't like people who are just so religious that like it like causes oppression, and that pretty much is Carrie in a nutshell.
Yeah.
And just like the outcomes of what something that is considered so good can like happen when people just treat it and use it in like such a wrong way to just raise their children.
It's like weaponized purity.
And whatnot. Yeah, just weaponize, exactly, because she just doesn't know what's going on, and it's all because of her mom. And like that's how some monsters are made, but she's not really a monster until like what happened, and it's just her mom's fault to begin with. Because just like how you like not know what a period is, especially like at that age in high school.
Yeah, the information is intentionally withheld from her, and the public school system was failing us in the 70s.
Yeah, so. Like no sex ed. Like we had sex ed when we were like
abstinence.
Yeah, 5th grade abstinence. Like just don't have it. Like that can't be the only way to just. If like when you tell people you're not going to not do something, they're going to do it anyway, just out of spite sometimes, and just tell them to use a fucking condom. Like that's all. Like tell them like you're going to bleed once a month.
Put on the pigskin.
Yeah, man. Like and just even like the pigskin just like representing like menstrual blood and whatnot. Like I just love the movie. Like it has such an iconic scene. And for it looks good for how it was filmed. It's a good adaptation for like the year it was made. Like we haven't had a good Carrie since. Like that says a lot. And I know we're gonna get this new one. Mike Flanagan, he easily hits it out of the ballpark, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, no, this has really stuck with me. Like even the vision of her with all the blood on her, like since I was a kid, stuck with me. Like I love it. So yeah, that's a 5 out of 5 for me forever.
I gave this movie a 4, based on some of my previous criticisms, but I think the twist for me in that, like, even though it might have been not a twist, may have been stupid, but just like Tommy's genuineness, that was an interesting part of it. The iconography of the whole movie, just like the shots, like her covered in blood, like her walking through the town. There's like a lot of just like images that are like burned into my memory, and then I just kind of liked that it was a genuine tragedy. You don't really get that a lot. So yeah, 4 to 5, which is a really good score. Most everything I give is a 3.5. So, all right, everybody. Thank you for listening to Carrie. Yeah. So we don't know what we're doing next, but thank you guys for listening. Engage with the content, please. Most of you aren't subscribed. Watch it for more than 2 minutes. Engage.
Please.
Bye.
Bye.